Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for tuning into your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. For supportive oracle cards, we're going to use Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. Already shuffled. I feel like things are going backwards on the other side. Why is that? Like, what the situation you're dealing with feels like it's completely backwards to me. It's almost like we're going from resolution back to beginning, which I don't understand how that's going in, but we'll find out in a minute. For you, though, when you're getting into this situation, well, no, I don't want to say that. When we're touching base, like there's a part here, well, you're still involved with this situation, whatever it is, but you're thinking about moving on. But you're kind of disappointed about that at the same time, but you're kind of like, do I really have a choice? When I'm connecting to this, where this is starting from, you're thinking about moving on from it. I don't think you have yet. You haven't. But the thought of doing so breaks your heart. It's kind of like it's not something you want to do. You're starting to feel like it's something you need to do. Now, in the situation itself, you're holding up your end of the bargain. But I feel like there's a point of contention here, like an aggravation that just is constant. It's just kind of like, it's almost like a very loud, squeaky machine in the background. You can't ignore it. It's constantly there, and you're just kind of like, it gives me a headache every day. It drives me mad. It puts my nerves on edge. I can't stand it. I start the day off in a good mode, but by the time I leave, I'm so frazzled by that stupid sound that I just hate it. Now, whatever it is you're dealing with, like that's the energy. It's just kind of like even though you try to work with it, it's just like it's only so long before it just drives you bananas, and you're just like, I can't stand it. You could start off in a good mood, but by the end of the day, you're ready to just rip somebody's face off because it just gets at you, just edges at you, and edges at you, and edges at you, and you're just like, leave me alone. You may be able to have a calm exterior, and maybe you're literally not doing anything to anybody, but it's upsetting you. It's just kind of like that situation. And you're just kind of like, I would like to move on from it. I'd like to get away from it. I'd like to give up on it, but I'd be disappointed if I did. At the same time, it's kind of like, I really want to move on from it, but I would feel bad if I did. It's kind of that feel. Now, whatever the situation is, be it a person or a situation, the blossoming is here. Like, this is why I'm saying this is backwards, because it's like it's already having the effect on you that it wants to. Be it a person or the situation, it's purposely trying to do this to you. Like, I don't feel like, when I'm getting blossoming, like, this is what they wanted. This is what the whole point was. And they know that they're doing it. I almost feel like somebody's purposely trying to push you out. And they're just trying to drive you mad to the point where you finally just go on your own. That's what I'm feeling here. Like, this is what they wanted. Whoever this is, I really... Alright, it does feel like that. I'd like it to be more positive, but well, let's see where we're going, because you might have a better outcome than they do. Not for nothing. Now, what comes next in this situation is self-reflection. Like, it's like they see you at the doorway. Like, you're at the doorway, and they're seeing it, and they're like... It's like this weird moment where, like, now they're deciding whether they really want this to happen or not. And it's kind of like, it's backwards. This is backwards to me, because they've already hit the goal. They're driving you nuts. You're about to walk out the door, and now as you're at the doorway, now they're like, well, do I really want that to happen? Like, and I'm instantly feeling a very strong sense of aggravation. Like, it's backwards. It's backwards. To me, this is like having the effect and trying, then afterwards deciding if they really wanted that effect. Like, it's weird. Because you have the Eight of Cups here. I'm getting you're starting to detach. You're starting to detach, and it's quite obvious. Like, this is why, like, they see you at the doorway, like, you're ready to go. It's obvious, and now they're questioning, do I really want that to happen? Well, it might be a bit too late. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's too late, quite frankly. Because you're at the doorway. You got this card on its side. This is the Nine of Wands. You're kind of still holding your own with the situation, but you don't really want to, is what I'm getting. It's kind of like you're holding your own, you're keeping up your end of the bargain, but you don't really want to. You're just like, well, I'll hold up my end of the bargain, but I don't really want to. That's why it's on its side. Like, you don't really want to. You're just like, all right, I will, because I'm supposed to. This next part is, see, this is backwards. This is backwards, and this is very aggravating to me. So I don't know how it's going to feel for those it hits with, because this is really annoying. The next thing that comes in is as you're getting ready to literally go out that door, they have wisdom. They're like, oh, wait, the Sagittarius is really helpful in this situation. Maybe it's not a good idea if they go. Maybe we should keep them. Maybe we should try to get them to stay at this point. It annoys me. It really aggravates me. I don't understand why I'm getting so aggravated other than I'm just connecting into this agitated energy. Because I feel you looking at this person or the situation, whatever it is you're looking at, you're just like, now you want me to stay. After you've gone out of your way to drive me bananas to the point where I'm finally ready to go, you made it so I do want to go. Like, that was your goal, right? That was your blossoming moment, whoever this person is or situation. Now they want you to stay, and they're showing you all this nice, like, the wisdom is kind of like them realizing, oh, this is a bad idea if the Sagittarius leaves. That's a really bad idea, and they're trying to like entice you or give you praise or say, no, you're great, we want to keep you, things will be better, we can do this, we can do that. And you're just kind of like looking at this situation with the Four of Cups like, you know what, I've already moved on emotionally from this, and like I'll listen to what you have to say. But with the Four of Cups in this situation for you, it's kind of like, I don't even want to hear this. It's kind of like, I don't even want to hear your explanation. I don't want to hear about how things could get better. You worked so hard to get on my nerves to get me to go. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. And I just feel like you're being kind of cordial, kind of like, all right, I'll let you say your piece, but... And it's almost really annoying. Like, I don't even know why I have to hear this, but whatever. It's annoying. It's really annoying. So what happens here? The outcome? You're breaking this. You're going into a whole new contract. A whole new contract. Like, you got the Three of Wands with the Four of Wands, which is telling me you're going towards a new situation, a new contract. Like, they broke it. It's too late for them. It's too late. Like, are we sure? Like, it says, yeah, you're moving on with the Seven of Swords, and what I'm seeing this guy is kind of like, oh, yeah, now that I'm gone, you're regretting that? Good. I feel really aggravated with this all the way up to this point, and then when I leave, like, I feel like I'm leaving, and I'm just like, oh, you don't like that? Good. I don't really care that they don't like it. I don't know how else to say it. That's the energy I'm feeling, just like, oh, you don't like that? Oh, well, I do. Bye. And then there you go, because it's really, like, aggravating. It's really aggravating. You're going into a whole new situation. You're not looking back. You have better things out there, and you've already found better things. You're done. You're like, bye. You wanted me out. Guess what? I'm gone. And now they're trying to figure out what they need to do. Now they're trying to look at the situation a little deeper. Now they're focusing and seeing like, oh, now what do we have to do? Now, like, I feel like this energy is kind of like really backwards. It really feels backwards in the environment. It's just kind of like, why? Like, if they had reversed this and started off with this card with the focus, like they really looked at what their goal and objective was, this wouldn't have been like this. This never would have happened this way. But now that you've left, now they have to refocus and figure out how to fix it. Now that you're gone, that makes a big void, a big open spot. Now they got to fill it. Now they're going to have to figure that out on their own. It's not yours, that's theirs, because they're going to have to figure it out. They're going to have to bring forward a lot of strength to figure out how to fix this. Like, change is there. Like, the butterfly's on that lady's forehead. But I'm getting it's not a fun moment. It's not a fun moment. And I feel like they got exactly what they deserved. I think that's where this is going. What an interesting... The environment is complete... This is backwards. Like, this just... it aggravates me to no end that, like, you know, ironically, I do feel like this worked out to your benefit because this energy is messed up is what I'm getting. This energy is right messed up. You deserve a better situation anyway. I know this isn't fun, but you're ending up in a better situation. I feel like this actually pays you better than it does them. I feel like it's better for you than it does for... it's annoying. Like, you deserve better than this situation is what I'm getting. So, I know it's not fun, but I do feel like you're going to end up with a good outcome. Anything else? Alright, I'm going to let that be there. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. It's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.